Have you ever started learning English with so much excitement? Listened to podcasts, watched videos, practiced every day, but then after a week or two, you just stopped. You lost motivation, got busy, or forgot about it completely.
This happens to almost every English learner. You start strong, but staying consistent, that's the real challenge. But what if I told you that listening is the secret weapon that can keep you learning English every single day without even feeling like you're studying?
Today, we're going to show you exactly how to use listening to stay consistent, build a habit, and finally make real progress in English.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Fluent English Talk. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Alex. If this is your first time here, welcome. We're so excited to have you. This channel is all about helping you learn English naturally, confidently, and most importantly, consistently.
And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. We love seeing you here every week.
Today's topic is super important because we're talking about consistency. The title of today's video is Learn English Through Listening and Force Yourself to Stay Consistent.
Now, when we say force yourself, we don't mean it in a harsh way. We mean creating systems, habits, and strategies that make it almost impossible for you to quit.
Exactly. We're going to teach you how listening can become your daily habit, how to choose the right materials, and how to stay motivated even when life gets busy.
Whether you're a complete beginner or you've been learning English for years, this video will help you build a listening routine that actually works.
So, grab your notebook, get comfortable, and let's dive in.
But before we get started, we need a quick favor from you.
If you find this video helpful, please hit that like button right now. It helps us reach more English learners around the world.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our new lessons.
We post new videos every week to help you improve your English, so make sure you're subscribed.
All right, let's get into today's lesson.
Okay, Lisa, let's start with the big question. Why is listening so important for staying consistent?
Great question. Listening is the easiest English skill to practice every single day because you can do it anywhere, anytime.
Exactly. You can't always sit down with a textbook or write essays every day, but listening, you can listen while cooking, exercising, commuting, or even before bed.
That's the beauty of it. Listening fits into your life naturally. You don't need to change your schedule. You just add English to what you're already doing.
And here's another reason. Listening trains your brain to understand English naturally. When you listen regularly, your brain starts recognizing patterns, vocabulary, and pronunciation automatically.
Yes, it's like when you hear a song on the radio every day. After a while, you know all the words without even trying to memorize them.
Exactly. Listening creates passive learning. Your brain absorbs English even when you're not actively studying.
So the first lesson today is this. If you want to stay consistent with English, make listening your daily habit. It's the easiest and most effective way to keep learning every single day.
All right, let's talk about strategy number 1. Start small and build the habit.
Yes, this is so important. A lot of people make the mistake of trying to do too much too soon.
For example, they say, I'm going to listen to English for 2 hours every day. And then after 3 days, they give up because it's too much.
Exactly. The secret to consistency is starting with something so small that you can't say no to it.
What do you mean by so small?
I mean starting with just 5 minutes a day. That's it, 5 minutes.
5 minutes? That sounds almost too easy.
That's the point. When something is easy, you're more likely to do it every day. And once you do it every day for a week or two, it becomes a habit.
And once it's a habit, you can increase the time. Maybe after 2 weeks, you go from 5 minutes to 10 minutes, then 15, then 20.
Exactly. Small steps lead to big results over time. So here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, listen to English for just 5 minutes every day. Set a timer. Choose something you enjoy, a podcast, a YouTube video, an audiobook, anything.
And don't skip a single day. Even if you're tired, even if you're busy, just do 5 minutes. Tell us in the comments if you're going to take this challenge. Strategy number 2 is super important. Choose materials you actually enjoy.
Yes, if you're listening to something boring, you'll never stay consistent.
Think about it. If you hate the news but you force yourself to listen to BBC News every day, you're going to quit very soon.
Exactly, but if you love cooking and you listen to cooking videos in English, you'll actually look forward to your listening practice.
So the key is to find content that matches your interests.
Let's give some examples. Alex, what are some topics people might enjoy?
Well, if you love movies, you can listen to movie reviews or watch English movie trailers with subtitles.
If you love fitness, you can listen to workout videos, health podcasts, or fitness YouTubers.
If you love technology, listen to tech news, phone reviews, or computer tutorials in English.
If you love stories, listen to audiobooks, short story podcasts, or storytelling channels.
The possibilities are endless. The important thing is to choose something that excites you.
And here's a pro tip. Start with content that has both audio and subtitles. That way you can read along while you listen.
Yes, this helps you connect the sounds you hear with the words you see. It's super effective for beginners.
So pause this video and think about your interests. What do you love? What topics excite you? Then search for that content in English.
Write in the comments what kind of content you're going to listen to. We'd love to know.
Okay, strategy number 3, create a listening routine.
This is where consistency really happens. A routine means you listen at the same time every day.
Exactly. When you attach your listening practice to a specific time or activity, it becomes automatic.
Let me give you some examples. You can listen to English every morning while you're having breakfast.
Or you can listen during your commute to work or school.
You can listen while you're exercising at the gym or going for a walk.
Or you can listen before bed as a relaxing activity.
The key is to pick one time that works for you and stick to it every single day.
Let me share my personal routine. Every morning, while I'm making coffee, I listen to a 5-minute English podcast. That's my habit.
And I listen to English audiobooks while I'm driving to work. It's become so automatic that I don't even think about it anymore.
See? Once you create a routine, it becomes part of your daily life. You don't need motivation, you just do it.
So here's what you need to do. Choose one activity you do every day. Breakfast, commuting, exercising, whatever, and add 5 minutes of English listening to it.
Do this for 30 days straight, and I guarantee it will become a natural habit.
All right, strategy number 4. Use active listening techniques.
Now, there are 2 types of listening, passive listening and active listening. Both are important, but today we're going to focus on active listening.
What's the difference?
Passive listening is when you just hear English in the background. You're not really focusing, you're doing other things.
For example, listening to English music while you're cooking. You hear it, but you're not paying close attention.
That's still helpful, but active listening is more powerful. Active listening means you focus completely on what you're hearing and try to understand every word.
So how do you practice active listening?
Let me explain. First, choose a short audio clip, maybe 1 or 2 minutes long.
Something from a podcast, a YouTube video, or an audiobook.
Listen to it once without stopping. Try to understand the main idea. Don't worry if you don't catch every word.
Then, listen to it again. This time, focus on the details. What words do you recognize? What phrases are repeated?
If there are subtitles, turn them on and read along. This helps you see the words you're hearing.
After listening 2 or 3 times, pause and summarize what you heard in your own words. You can say it out loud or write it down.
This technique forces your brain to work hard. You're not just hearing English, you're understanding it, analyzing it, and processing it.
Let's do a quick example. I'll say a short sentence and Lisa will practice active listening. Ready? I usually wake up at 7 in the morning, have a quick breakfast, and leave for work by 8.
Okay, let me summarize. Alex wakes up at 7, eats breakfast quickly, and goes to work at 8.
Perfect. That's active listening. Lisa understood the main points and repeated them in her own words.
Now, your turn. Find a 1-minute audio clip in English, listen to it 3 times, and then summarize what you heard. Try it right now.
Strategy number 5 is all about motivation. Track your progress.
Yes, when you see your progress, you feel motivated to keep going.
So how do you track your listening practice? It's simple. Use a calendar or a notebook. Every day you listen to English, put a check mark or a sticker on that day.
For example, if you listened for 5 minutes on Monday, mark it. If you listened on Tuesday, mark it again.
Your goal is to create a streak. Try not to break the chain.
When you see 7 days in a row with check marks, you'll feel proud. You'll think, wow, I've been consistent for a whole week.
And that feeling motivates you to keep going. You don't want to break your streak.
Another way to track progress is to keep a listening journal. Write down what you listen to each day and one new thing you learned.
For example, today I listened to a cooking video. I learned the word chop, which means to cut into small pieces.
Over time, you'll have a journal full of new vocabulary and phrases. You can look back and see how much you've learned.
So grab a calendar or a notebook today and start tracking your listening. Make it visual, make it fun. Strategy number 6 is find an accountability partner.
Ooh, I love this one. An accountability partner is someone who helps you stay consistent.
Exactly. It's a friend, a family member, or even someone you meet online who is also learning English.
You check in with each other every day or every week. You share what you listened to, what you learned, and how you're doing.
When you know someone is counting on you, you're more likely to stay consistent.
For example, you could message your partner every evening and say, "Hey, I listened to a 5-minute podcast today. Did you practice?"
And they might reply, "Yes, I listened to an English song and learned 3 new words."
This creates a sense of community and support. You're not learning alone, you're learning together.
If you don't have a friend who's learning English, you can find accountability partners online. Join English learning groups on Facebook, Reddit, or Discord.
Or you can use the comments section right here on Fluent English Talk. Tell us every day what you listen to. We'll cheer you on.
Seriously, leave a comment right now and say, "I'm committing to listening to English every day." Let's build a community of consistent learners.
Strategy number 7 is reward yourself for consistency.
Yes, rewards are powerful motivators.
When you reach a milestone, like listening every day for 1 week or 1 month, give yourself a reward.
It doesn't have to be something big. It could be a small treat, like your favorite snack, a movie night, or buying something you've wanted.
The reward tells your brain, "Great job, you stayed consistent, and now you get something you enjoy."
This creates positive reinforcement. Your brain starts associating English practice with good feelings.
Let me give you an example. Let's say you listen to English every day for 7 days straight. On day 7, you reward yourself with your favorite dessert.
Or maybe after 30 days of consistency, you reward yourself by buying a new book or watching a movie you've been excited about.
The key is to set clear milestones and plan your rewards in advance.
So right now, think about your reward. What will you give yourself after 1 week of daily listening? How about after 1 month?
Write it down and commit to it. Tell us in the comments what your reward will be.
Okay, final strategy. Strategy number 8. Don't aim for perfection.
This is so important. A lot of people quit because they think they have to understand 100% of what they hear.
But that's not realistic, especially for beginners.
Even native English speakers don't understand every single word they hear all the time.
Exactly. The goal is progress, not perfection.
If you understand 30% of what you hear today, that's great. Next week, maybe you'll understand 40%. That's progress.
And remember, consistency is more important than perfection. It's better to listen for 5 minutes every day and understand only half of it than to skip days because you're waiting to be ready.
So let go of perfectionism. Celebrate small wins. Enjoy the process.
Every minute you spend listening to English is a step forward. Every new word you learn is progress. Every day you stay consistent is a victory.
So be kind to yourself. Be patient and keep going.
Wow, Lisa, we covered so much today.
I know. Let's do a quick recap of all the strategies we talked about.
Strategy number 1. Start small and build the habit. Begin with just 5 minutes a day.
Strategy number 2. Choose materials you actually enjoy. Listen to content that matches your interests.
Strategy number 3. Create a listening routine. Attach your practice to a specific time or activity every day.
Strategy number 4. Use active listening techniques. Focus, summarize, and understand what you hear.
Strategy number 5. Track your progress. Use a calendar or journal to see your consistency.
Strategy number 6. Find an accountability partner. Learn with someone who keeps you motivated.
Strategy number 7. Reward yourself for consistency. Celebrate your milestones with small treats.
And strategy number 8. Don't aim for perfection. Progress is more important than being perfect.
If you follow these strategies, I promise you'll stay consistent and make incredible progress in English.
Remember, the key to learning English is not studying for hours once in a while, it's practicing a little bit every single day.
All right, everyone, we've reached the end of today's lesson.
But before you go, we want to leave you with one final thought.
Consistency is a superpower. When you do something small every day, it adds up to something huge over time.
Imagine this. If you listen to English for just 5 minutes a day, that's 35 minutes a week. That's over 2 hours a month. That's 24 hours a year.
That's one full day of listening practice just from 5 minutes a day.
And if you increase it to 10 or 15 minutes a day, imagine how much English you'll hear in a year.
The best part? You won't even feel like you're studying. It will just be part of your life.
So here's our challenge for you. Starting today, commit to listening to English every single day for the next 30 days.
It doesn't matter if it's 5 minutes or 50 minutes. Just don't break the chain.
And we want to hear from you. Leave a comment below and tell us, what are you going to listen to today? What's your favorite English podcast, YouTube channel, or audiobook?
Also, if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps us create more content for English learners like you.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new lesson from Fluent English Talk.
We post new videos every week with tips, strategies, and lessons to help you improve your English naturally.
Thank you so much for watching today. We're so proud of you for taking the time to improve your English.
Remember, consistency is the key. Start small, stay committed, and trust the process.
You've got this. We believe in you.
See you in the next video.
Bye, everyone.
Keep listening, keep learning, and stay consistent.